so secluded in this place. I really am. I really am. I'm also living in the moment. Just listening to some birds. What I think is very important is for people to live in the moment. Okay, you probably heard that saying before, living in the moment. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, thanks for your help, mate. I mean, really live in the moment. So right now, I'm currently in the middle of some woods in Denmark. These trees are really tall. Just had a nice little wander around, and I don't know, I think vlogging in random areas is quite a cool idea. I mean, I haven't got a tripod, I've got a tree stump and a small twig to hold the camera up slightly. And there's a little branch above the camera as well, so you may see a very blurry leaf or something floating around. So yeah, what people really need to do is live in the moment. Really live in the moment. Just forget about it all. Forget about what could happen next year or in 10 years, because that's going to happen in the next year or in 10 years. Oh, that's better. So warm. For a Scandinavian country, it's so warm. Well, I know it's Denmark, it's literally just above Germany. And it's not that far above us, really, across the sea. Yeah. If you are one of these people that really wants to travel, right, but you're very hesitant in, oh no, I'll be too scared to do that, ooh. I'm not going to judge you, right, because I was there once too. In fact, I used to be like that. For a couple of years now, I've been really wanting to travel, but I've not had the confidence, more the money, to do that. And then I started getting really competent in jobs like waitering. Well, that waitering job I did, which really helped my confidence and my money issues. I then went from not having money to having money, more or less. And that's the thing. I'm no longer a waiter. I've got to go back to England and find another job. But I'm not going to worry about that now because I'm currently in a very, very warm part of Denmark. In the forest, in the middle of nowhere. Nobody around. I mean, all the way down there, when I was down there earlier, I heard some Danes walk past, but that's about it. I'm nowhere near a path. I'm the sort of guy that doesn't like to go near a path. I want to go and get lost in some woods somewhere. That's all it is, really, to be honest. Ouch. I'm literally laying on dead leaves and twigs. If you're one of those people, right, sitting there like, oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, I'd love to go to Italy. Ooh. But then doesn't do anything about it, just stays in that job that you don't like doing. Do something about it. If you really want to do it that much, you should do something about it, even if you're really, really scared. Bite the bullet. I'm living with this family I don't know very well. And I feel quite uncomfortable. Do you know why I feel uncomfortable? I've never done it before, in a very uncomfortable situation. But it's a great experience for me, and I'm going to bite the bullet. And it's going to help me with all my other travelling experiences. It's really going to help me. I'm away from home in a foreign country for a whole month. I mean, to a lot of travellers and people, it's like, oh, that's not much. I've been here for a year. Yeah, thanks. I'm a beginner, okay? Please. I'm a beginner at travelling, so in the future I'll be travelling for longer periods of time and further away than from me going to Denmark. And saying that, I've been to Greece and Turkey before, but a long time ago. Why not ditch a job? Sell all the stuff you don't need. There's so many things that we humans hold on to. Some people enjoy holding on to materialistic possessions. Don't hold on to these materialistic possessions. Get rid of them. Sell them for money. That'll help you save up for travelling. And then just travel. Live somewhere else. Forget about this boring job you're currently having. Leave it. Or use this boring, horrendous, painful job that you're in to save. Then know in your mind that it's going to get better. You're going to leave this job and travel. I mean, this is just my advice anyway, what I would do. I mean, okay, if I had a family and some children to look after, it'd be slightly different. And I'm not sure about advice on that because I don't have any children and I've not had a girlfriend for over 3 years. So there we are. I can't give advice on that. But my advice is to you, please travel. It's one of the best things you can probably do in your life. And when you're older, on your deathbed, you're not going to sit there ever and be like, oh, I wish I travelled less. Oh, I wish I didn't travel as much. Sorry, please tell me someone that said that. Please tell me someone that said that. Travelling on my own is just one of the best things, or the best thing I've ever done. I mean, I've qualified in school and college, but travelling I think has been a better experience for me. Purely because of the fact, because in my old life, about a year ago, I was at a really rubbish job, about £5 an hour, 3-hour shift. I came out of that job with £15 cash in hand. What did I do? Went straight to my local pub and got drunk on that money. I never saw that money again, and I woke up with a headache. And I did that nearly every day. Literally, all I did was drinking. Sorry, I thought I heard something. All I did was just drinking and working at this crappy job. And then I got myself a good job in June. Yeah, I still drunk sometimes. I didn't drink as much because I worked a lot. So I could always go to work feeling really hungover. And I just stopped drinking as much because I was feeling a little bit happier in my life. Maybe the alcohol was a way to numb the pain. But not that serious. I mean, that part of my life, I don't want to call it a depression, all right? I was in a very, very low place in my life. All I wanted to do is just travel, but my confidence was low. And I think, well, then all I wanted was a really good job and have money, because all my friends were either at university or had great jobs. And I had this really crappy job, all right? It was a job I didn't really enjoy. So I now then got that really good, well, I say really good job, it was $5.50 an hour. Then it went to $6.70 when I grew older, 21. So it just earned me lots of money. I was able to buy this camera I'm recording with. I was able to buy this new macro lens, which I don't regret. The microphone I'm now talking into. This holiday, well, it's kind of a holiday, but yeah. Able to travel. I'm able to travel. I travelled to Czech Republic at the beginning of the year. I could not have done that if I didn't have any money at this job. So I was in a very, very low place. Very low place. Not even walking alone in the countryside. I mean, it helped. It made me sit down and ask whoever was listening, what do I do? It was a very bad time in my life. I'm glad I'm out of it, I must say. I mean, you might think now I'm in the amazing time of my life right now. Maybe. I'm just starting my travel, so it's brilliant. And I'm going to do more and more travelling, and that's my future. I'm not planning it too much, because plans never go ahead. Never. They never always go ahead. I initially wanted to go to Spain instead of here, then it was France instead of here, and now it's here. Things change. Things just change. And I'm quite glad, because none of my family have ever been to Denmark, so I've got stories to tell them that they won't know because they've never been here before. I can see a dragonfly. Sorry, it's a dragonfly over there. So yes, I think I'll sit here a little bit longer. I'm going to have a little walk around. But seriously, live in the moment. Live in the moment. That's what I'm doing now. I'm playing with my hair, like I do in the vlogs all the time. But I'm living in the moment. I'm living in this moment. I'm sitting in the middle of nowhere in this forest and I'm loving it. So get out, travel, live. Because it's going to sound very corny and annoying, but you only live once. YOLO. I mean, I hate that saying, it's because everyone's like, YOLO. But it's the truth. You do only live once. I mean, you can live your life feeling very low, working in a very crap job, paying your fake taxes to your fake government. Then you could do that for the whole of your life. And that's it. You're dead. And then there's a question of where do you go next? Do you go to heaven? Do you go to hell? Do you die? Do you get reincarnated? That's a different story. That's not what this is log about, but just live, please. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do whatever I can to live. So yes, please, thanks for watching. Goodbye.